Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Sweden. Well, that was impressive. Match that. France have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Anthony Elanga is a player who's learning the game for me, Peter. He produces moments of magic, but he also produces mistakes, which is often associated with a player so young. He left Sweden at an extremely young age. I think he was 12 when he moved to Manchester, but he's progressed through the age groups and he's making his mark now at the top level. He just needs consistency to be added.
Okay, interesting. Moved on forwards. Goodmanson. Lindelof. And it's played forward. Upamecano, that's really well manoeuvred. Cherki. Koundé. Now it's Mbappe. Goodmanson. Lindelof. Goodmanson. Conte cuts out the pass. Elanga played out to the right, and Sweden can break here. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. And here's Elise. Chance there, first of the game.
Cherki clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Clears it away. And here's Dembele. Dembele's cross. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Koundé. Rabiot. Cherki. Rabiot. Crosses it in here. In with the challenge. Olise knocks it out wide. Cherki. And here's Dembele. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Olise with the short one. Rabiot, now here's the delivery. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. And here's Dembele. And he shoots! Goal! France!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
France gain their reward with an early goal. Lindelof. Goodmanson is onto it in a flash. Now it's Mbappe. Aim forwards. Conte. Koundé. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. Nice looking ball. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cleared away. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. And it's hoisted clear. Well, played right into his path. He has found the way through. That's tidy. Steaming on goalwards. Lindelof drives it in. And again! Oh, taken with style! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, it's come loose. And here's Mbappe. Cherki. Nice interception, well timed. Goodmanson. Lindelof. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
And it's Koundé. Koundé's cross. And that has been cleared. Moved on forwards. Isak. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe. And claimed it back swiftly. Goodmanson. Elise. And it's lofted through here. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Goodmanson. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Mbappe. Olise! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nicely intercepted. Conte. And here's Mbappe. Played out wide. And here's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Saliba. Elanga. That's a cute ball. And it's played forward. Oh, it's Dembele. Does really well to win the ball there. He's in plenty of space here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball's gone out of play. Isak. It's anyone's ball now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see. Shot a goal! Koundé. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's good play. Cherki, out towards the flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Elanga. Moved on forwards. Goodmanson. Saliba can get it clear. Conte. Elanga. Some good work on the right flank here. Played into the middle. That is a brilliant interception. Hernandez. Cherki. And it's played forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Mbappe. Rabiot. Cherki. And it's Koundé. Lindelof. Goodmanson. Lindelof. Lindelof goes on a charge down the left. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Lindelof really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Dembele, now he's off and running. Dembele. Turns and goes back. Dembele's bullish header! Tries to get it clear. Conte. Aim forwards. Lindelof. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Conte. And it's Hernandez. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Dembele, he's found the way. There's the shot! It's a loose ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looks to the other side. Goodmanson. Lobbed in behind. That has been knocked clear. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Hernandez. Cherki. And now the breakaway. Out to the right. Elanga. That's really well manoeuvred. Conte. Hernandez. Cherki. Great defending, strong and determined. Cherki. Hernandez. Cherki. Conte. Can he latch on to this? Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Can he deliver? Shoots! And he comes up trumps again. Moved on forwards. Lindelof. Cherki. Koundé. Olise. Could be danger here. And it's played forward. Goodmanson. Aim forwards. He's got away. Oh, good spread. Elanga. So who's he picking out? And the shot! And that has been clubbed away. Isak. Oh, that's neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ball's played through, and he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's played forward. Saliba with the foul. Rabiot. That's really well manoeuvred. Conte. Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Aim forwards. Goodmanson. Isak. That looks a good ball through. He is through here. Saliba clears it away. Real chance here. Chooses to go back. Now then, the ball's come loose. Olise absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rabiot. Olise played towards the other side, and it's Dembele. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Dembele's cross. Cleared away. Aim forwards. And he's there to get it away. That's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Lindelof. quality ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Koundé, gently done. Rabiot. And it's played forward. Koundé. And it's played in here. Clears it away. Lindelof. Lindelof, nicely aimed pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rabiot. Cherki. Upamecano. Forwards and with intent. Lindelof. Goodmanson. Lindelof. Goodmanson. Moved on forwards. That's very neat. Good take, and is he in? Elanga. Nice control. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Goodmanson. Great work on the overlap. Lindelof. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. Elects to cross. Oh, the clearance is short. That's really well manoeuvred. Cherki. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Isak. Over to the left. Oh, a delicate chip through. Elanga. Cherki. Kante played out to the left flank. Mbappe. Now it's Olise. Olise spread out to the left. Cherki. And here's a great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Goodmanson.
Isak. Lovely bit of skill. Tries to get it clear. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ambitious ball here. And he's heaved it away. Goodmanson. Lindelof. Lindelof forwards and with intent. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's going to go a long way. France have reclaimed it. And it's Koundé. Olise. And here's a chance for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
France go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Lindelof. And it's played forward. Hernandez shifted upfield. And here's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. And here's Olise. Olise! And he thumps it clear. Mbappe! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
France head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Played out to the right. Hernandez gets rid without sophistication. Elanga. Now it's Isak. Conte. Koundé. Upamecano. Conte. Saliba. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Elanga. Aim forwards. Hernandez moved on forwards. Wins the duel this time. Cherki. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's played forward. Goodmanson. And he goes cross-field. He's in a good position here. Decent chance! That carried quite a threat. Koundé. Rabiot. Koundé. Saliba, forwards and with intent. Elanga. Can he get onto this? Elanga! He's cut it out. Koundé. Upamecano. Cherki. Rabiot. Saliba. Conte. And that's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. And it's played forward. And they've got a throw. He's going to be disappointed with that. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Gets a foot in here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And this is getting better and better. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Lindelof. Goodmanson. And he goes cross-field. Elanga. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Point-blank header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Isak. Olise has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Cherki moved on forwards. Hernandez, probing pass. Dembele, chance, surely! Relentless, just relentless. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
France, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Isak. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Deflected behind for a corner kick. That has been knocked clear. Isak. Saliba getting this one clear. And here's Isak. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hernandez. Olise being hunted in packs.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Mbappe! Tries to get it clear, and here's... No, not quite.
Mbappe really can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
That's really well manoeuvred. Isak. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Sweden.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous to any defence.
Rabiot, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Koundé. Mbappe. And it's Koundé. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hernandez, aim forwards. Dembele. Isak. So what can they make of this? And it's played forward. Koundé. Upamecano. Cherki. Saliba, gently done. And he's managed to get free. He is just caressing the ball. Dembele looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And here's Dembele. Conte, aimed in towards the centre. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Out to the right. Elanga. He's found a way through. That's good defending, very good defending. Rabiot tries to clear. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Rabiot did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Moved on forwards. Hernandez is onto it in a flash. That's really well cleared. Isak. Lindelof. Olise does really well to win the ball there. Saliba. Conte. Kante shifted upfield. And here's Mbappe. And it's Koundé. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Rabiot. Conte. And here's Olise. Lindelof. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Isak. Isak played out towards the right wing. Elanga. Lovely feet. Elanga! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
And it's been taken short. There are a few waiting for it. And they've got rid. Elanga. And they can counter here. That's been slipped through. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele. That is lovely. Wins the duel this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Clipped into space. Elanga. Hit into the middle. That's an excellent interception. Oh, sweet feet. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Koundé. Hernandez. Upamecano goes forward. Dembele chasing after it. Isak. Isak, out to the left it goes. Very nicely done. Hernandez has created one goal already. Cherki. Saliba, gently done. That is Conte. Looking for a decent ball in. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come loose. Olise plays it short. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Moved on forwards. Proves too strong. And it's played forward. And he's surging through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Saliba with the clearance. Over to the left. Played towards the other side. Goes for a shot! Keeper's got his work done.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Now who's going to be first to this? Isaac! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Calmly anticipates. And that is out of play. Hernandez forwards and with intent. Hernandez, Conte, and here's Mbappe has a shot! Conte. Elanga. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Dembele. Hernandez. Cherki. Saliba. Conte. And here's Mbappe. Can he latch on to this? Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Elanga. Isak played out to the left flank. Great defending, strong and determined. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Spectacular save! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Hernandez. Saliba, gently done. Cherki. Rabiot. Upamecano. Koundé. Conte. Rabiot. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lindelof. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cherki. Nice defending, it's got the job done. That's really well manoeuvred. Upamecano, and the keeper's got it again. Conte. Cherki. Spread out to the left. Isak looking understandably energised after his goal. It's run loose here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hernandez. Saliba, played over towards the opposite flank. Goodmanson. Isak. Oh, that's a nice ball. Gets it away. Conte. Out to the left it goes. Dembele going full tilt down the left. Time to deliver. Oh, nice touch. Dembele's delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Defending of the desperate variety. He's got away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. An absolute joy! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Oh, that is a bit special. And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Over to the left, is onto it in a flash. Nice physical challenge. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Caresses it through. Elanga. He played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Isak. Spread out to the left. Showing good feet. That's surely a foul. Free kick. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. Olise proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Saliba has played it long. Elanga. Dembele does really well to win the ball there. Out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gears here. Moved on forwards. Upamecano cuts it out. Rabiot done delicately. Clears it away. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's really well manoeuvred. Isak, over to the left. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. That's not going far. Digne. Mbappe. Digne. Cherki. Rabiot played out to the left flank. Aim forwards. Oh, good spread. Oh, smashing header! Digne. Dembele. Conte. And it's played forward. Can he spark a counter here? Played out to the right. That's a nicely shaped ball. Danger averted for now. Isak. A chance to play it in. Ball comes in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Olise. Gusto. Rabiot. Lindelof. Goodmanson. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And here's Isak. Can he finish? Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, they could be caught out here. And that has been cleared. Over to the left. Lindelof. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
France really were always favourites to start with, and try as they might, you always knew that their opponents